Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jono, the owner of a Dragon House MMA. Right next to me, we have Gunnar Summersett making his MMA debut. We'll be competing on our next upcoming huge event at August 19 at the historical building Cow Palace under the first round fight, formerly known as URCC. Now they rebrand the name in the US, called the first round fight. It's the biggest promotion in Philippines, will be the biggest MMA impact in this industry. So August 19th, big set card now. Let's introduce you to all the fight fans out there. Who are you and where you born and raised and what got you into martial arts?
I'm Gunnar Summersett, born and raised in Dublin, California. What got me into martial arts in general was, I was just a rowdy kid. I was always causing trouble, and the thing that really calmed me down was
Did
wrestling.
anybody tell you look like Michael Chandler?
Michael Chandler? No, that's actually a first.
Oh yeah! You look like a Michael Chandler.
Well, I got that wrestling background though.
Oh
so,
yes, that was good.
I've been just a rowdy kid, but wrestling really calmed me down, and I went through all the way to high school, and then once I graduated, I was just looking around, and I found Ralph Gracie Pleasanton, and that's where I train now, and I started my jiu-jitsu journey. Also trained Muay Thai, so it's been about a year and a half now. And I could hold my own, and now I'm starting this MMA journey, and I'm really excited for this great opportunity. So
Now, how old are you?
I'm 21 years old.
You're 21 years of young. Wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty awesome. What do you see yourself in fighting? Do you want to make it fighting as a career, or you want to do this as just a bucket list?
Right now, I guess I'm just kind of seeing where I stand in the fighting. I think I have a lot to prove right now, but at the same time, I know if things end up doing well, have a good performance, sell some good tickets, I think I can make something out of this. So,
Now, what do you have? You going to school as a student, or you have a full-time job?
so right now, I'm actually working as a carpenter's apprentice. I work for a general contractor, so we're pretty much all up and down the 680 strip in the Tri-Valley area. So.
No kidding. Are you a framer? Or?
Oh, I do just about everything. So I work directly for the general contractor. So, I'm framing, moving around, mixing concrete, digging ditches. So just about anything you could ask for.
That's a real physical job. So
Oh yeah, it's a little part of my strength training, I guess you could say.
you work out
Just a
during the
little
day, and then you work out at the night.
Yeah, I'm actually really fortunate to have a boss that lets me 3 days out of the week take an extra long lunch. So I'm doing training through my lunches, morning, night. So I'm around the clock. I'm moving. I'm active. So.
That's pretty good. Now, do you pay attention the MMA scenes in the Bay Area?
Locally, no, not too much. I mean, when it comes to like looking at MMA stuff, it sounds basic, but I mean, I'm just looking at the UFC. I do have some connections with a couple of people over in the PFL. So keep your eyes out on the corner. I think we're gonna have some credible names in there coaching me during my fight.
Who's your favorite UFC fighter?
I guess I'd have to go with Alex Volkanovski when it comes to just the balance. He has just about everything, and then it's just nice to hear him too. So he knows how to sell a fight, and he knows how to perform. So
That's great. Now, this upcoming fight, you're fighting another guy making an MMA debut, James Huffer from CCK. Now, he's a pure striker.
Yeah.
That is working on his wrestling and preparing for the takedown you're going to provide. So, another classic matchup of striker versus wrestler. What do you know about your opponent?
Honestly, not too much. I'm pretty sure he's done a couple point Muay Thai and sparring matches, and he's been doing it for maybe a year longer. I watched the interview, so I think he's been doing it for 2 years or so.
Yes.
I think since we're gonna be in the cage, it's gonna be mixed martial arts. I think. I'm pretty comfortable with my striking. I have a lot of wrestling experience. I have the movement. I know what to do. But when it comes to the striking, we'll just feel it out. If I need to take him down, I'll take him down. But if not, we can stand and bang a little bit.
That's pretty awesome. Now, you've been doing jiu-jitsu for what, 2 years?
A year and a half.
Year and a half. So you're still a white belt?
Yes.
Nice. 2 or 3 stripes, something like that?
Yeah, 4 stripes.
4 stripes. So you're about to make that jump.
Yep, pretty soon. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. So are you, basically born and raised in that East Bay area?
Yes.
Your whole life? Do you have all the family, friends gonna come watching you fight?
Yeah, I'm gonna have plenty of family and friends coming to watch the fight. A couple from a while distance away, hopefully watching the pay-per-view.
Yes.
And I'll be selling some tickets.
Now this event is gonna put yourself on the map, and it's gonna get a lot of eyes gonna be on you. So you know, you're fighting at 155-pound division. What do you walk around weight right now?
Walking around 165. So
small cut.
Yeah, real easy. I actually started training around like 190. So I've lost that weight naturally. I have the power. I know how to compete and move around people at those weight classes. So I'm pretty confident going into a lighter weight class, especially walking around at this weight.
Now we are about almost 4 weeks out, you know, on the fight. Do you think of the weight class 155 is where you want to settle in the future?
Yeah, I think so. I think after this fight, I do want to see where how far I can go with the strength training and see how difficult that would make my cut in the future. If it's possible, maybe 145, but I do like the idea of just going lightweight too. So.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Well, Michael Chandler is shorter than you, and he's a lightweight. He just have to get a little wider, you know.
Just a little bit, yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Now, if people want to get a hold of you to watching you fight, how can people get at you and buy a ticket from you?
Yeah, so unfortunately at the moment I don't have much social media. I'll be making one soon specifically for my MMA. But when it comes to social media, I'd say Ralph Gracie Pleasanton on Instagram. And then other than that, my email and my phone number, but we'll be giving that out sooner or later. But yeah,
that's pretty awesome. And nowadays it's hard to fight a young man like you. Don't have social media unless you're hustling some kilos on the side. But you know, that's the reality. But hey, we have people like you know, cavemen coming off the jungles. They do not want to be discovered and don't want to be bothered. And that's good too, you know. But hopefully someday you get your social media up, and it really helps to get to people, get to know who you are, especially when you get a little bit bigger. Have 2 or 3 fights, you're gonna start seeing people calling you out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, watch it. Like a lot of people say, I don't know anybody, I don't have any enemy yet. Well, when you get 2 or 3 wins, people's gonna pop out of woodworks and they're calling your names and they want to fight you. You'd be surprised, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Now, do you have any special loved one, training partners, supporters, coaches that you want to shout out to?
I guess first of all, I want to thank my family. They're the ones that raised me and gave me the mindset outside of the gym. They turned me into the person I am today. I want to thank Professor Marcio for really seeing the potential in me. He's probably one of the first coaches that has encouraged me to really see out my potential. And all my training partners. Hopefully we can get a couple of you on this card or a card in the future. Thank you guys.
Well, I'm working on a card. Actually, matter of fact, trying to get one more of your teammates on the card as well. So we'll see. This week, we're probably going to add 1 or 2 more fights just in case some hiccups and, you know, due to injuries and stuff. And it's always have 1 or 2 fallouts. And then we are currently looking for a 170-pound debut. And then another 145-pound debut from your gym, I believe.
Yes, sir.
And we're trying to fill that spot this week as well. So, you know, now if your opponent, James Puffer, watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
Hey, like you said, let's put on a show, man. This is mixed martial arts, so just be ready for anything. Let's see what you're made of.
That's pretty awesome. Awesome. And now, for more information about this upcoming fight card, please check out DragonHouseMMA.com. This event's live stream pay-per-view nationwide. But more importantly, come out, support your local fighters, and then a lot of future champion will be made out of this event. It's a huge stack card. Practically, we have 2 events combined in one day. So the amateur portion, 15 fights, will be from 3 p.m. to 6:30. 6:30 to 9:30 will be the pro portion. So making sure you guys stay tuned and then come out, cheer for some of the local guys. And we also have a lot of national, international fighter flying into fighting on this upcoming event. First round fights, making some noise in the MMA scene. So come out, support. It will be on televised as well. So making sure all the fighters stay tuned and you get a lot of eyes on you. So I'm Jung No signing out. Subscribe my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram. Our next event, November 11th, going back to Kezar. Our next grappling submission event in-house will be this Sunday. So register on my website, DragonHouseMMA.com. Any last word you want to say to anybody out there?
No, that's just about it. I guess, yeah, stay ready, James. Keep coming.
Sounds good. And I'm Jung Lo signing out. Good to have you on board, brother.